Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is kind of special. We are taking the Cadillac up to Northport, Michigan for Northport Cars in the Park. It's an annual car show that happens every year the weekend before Memorial Day. And this is the second year bringing the Cadillac up for that, so that should be fun. But I got a bunch of bags here. We're gonna have to put it in the back of the Cadillac. Camera bag, and then my backpack with all my clothes in it. So the drive's like 3.5 to 4 hours. It's about 190 miles up to northern Michigan. My grandparents live up there, so we're gonna be staying with them for the weekend. We are going up tonight. It is Friday, and the show is tomorrow, Saturday. Goes all day. We'll take some breaks to do some car spotting and stuff in between, and then we're driving home at some point on Sunday because I need to be back here in Kalamazoo on Monday for a school event. It's currently 3:06 p.m. I think we'll probably be leaving around 6 p.m., but I'm trying to get things prepared. So first, we have to move the pickup truck that's right behind this door so that this can get out later. Also, for anyone wondering, this is a 1972 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 75 Processional. It has a bit over 57,000 miles on it. So yeah, it's 21 feet long. It's a factory limousine, black with a blue interior. I am going with my dad. The two of us are taking the Cadillac, and then the rest of my family's taking the Crosstrek. But I am going to be driving after we get past Grand Rapids, just because I don't have a whole lot of experience driving the Cadillac yet, and it's a holiday weekend, so from Kalamazoo to Grand Rapids, it's going to probably be some pretty high traffic. But let's get this truck moved. This is a 1993 Dodge Dakota with the V6 in it. All right, we got the truck moved out of the way so that the Cadillac can come out of the garage there. I've got a few more things I need to pack, and then obviously I need to have like dinner and all that. So I'll probably see you guys around 6 o'clock when we're getting in the car. As I said, I'm riding along for probably the first hour, but then the next 2.5 hours I'll be driving. So you'll get a little bit of footage, but then after that, I won't be filming because I'll be driving. But I will, after that, I'll see you guys when I get to the location. All right, everybody, it's about 5:45 p.m. We are hopping in the car and about to hit the road. I'll probably see you guys in an hour-ish once we're past Grand Rapids and we change drivers. Alright, we have stopped at a rest area to use the bathroom and swap drivers. So I'm going to hop behind the wheel for a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you when we get there. So yeah, right now we're there. We came from down there, and we're going up there. Alright guys, we've made it to my grandparents' house. It is about 10 p.m. The Cadillac did just fine. It was really nice to drive. Not as like nerve-wracking as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I've just vacuumed out the interior a bit before the show tomorrow because I got to get up at 8. To get ready and all that, so I'm not really gonna have time tomorrow morning unless I wake up really early. So yeah, my grandparents were kind enough to move some cars around and let us park it inside the barn here because it is supposed to rain tonight, and we don't want to get it rained on the night before the show. So yep, parked in here, and we got the interior vacuumed out. So yeah, it's looking pretty hot. Did well on the road, not many issues, so yeah. Oh, and that is my grandparents' 2004 BMW 330 Ci convertible, 6-speed manual, really fun to drive. So because I do have to get up and get ready for the show tomorrow, I am going to go to bed, but I will see you guys at about 8 in the morning, and yeah, we're going to be getting this thing ready to go down to the park. Hello everybody, it is about 8:15 in the morning on Saturday. It is the morning of the show. I woke up around 7:50ish, got dressed. I'm wearing the R56 media shirt. You can copy the link below. But yeah, so we're decided to take a walk down to the beach here this morning. So yeah, pretty cool. The show's located right on the other side of that marina there. It's a big park that kind of spans that whole right there. So yeah, obviously we don't have to drive that far, but yeah, I'm gonna head back, put some stuff in the car, and eat some breakfast, and I think we're ready to roll out. Alright guys, it's about 8:45 in the morning. We are getting in, and we are heading down to the show, so we'll see you guys down there. Alright, we are currently waiting in line entrance into the park over here, so we gotta wait for these cars in front of us to go, but then we'll find a parking spot and I'll take you guys around a bit of the cars here. It's currently just show cars showing up right now, so it'll be a while before the show's full, but we'll still take a look around. Alright, so we're here at the show. We've kind of started a new section, parking here. I think they're going to try and fill up this whole row here, but we're the first ones to park here. Main show's kind of in there, but you know, they're trying to spread it out. It's kind of wet, so I think they're trying to not get cars stuck and all that. So yeah, but why don't we head on into the show and see what's shown up so far, and then take it from there. It's still early. The show doesn't start till 10, but there are quite a few cars lined up here. We'll let you guys know this is a lot more of like an old antique and classic car community. So if you're not in that, then you can click off if you want, or you can stay. Doesn't matter to me, but there will be a lot of that today. Alright, I decided to start things off over here in the Corvette section. They have a whole separate section for Corvettes at this show, which I think is actually a smart idea, so that the whole main show isn't filled with just Corvettes and all that. Obviously, it's still early. The show hasn't even started yet, so there's still cars rolling in, but there's a few cars here, so why don't we go around and look at some of them. Pulling in over here right now, we have a 93 Corvette. It's a C4. And then next to it, we have a C7 Stingray in white. We got a whole lineup surrounding the gazebo here. We have a C8 in Red Mist Metallic. We have a C7 Z06. A C5 LS1 over here. We have this really nice kind of metallic beige C5 here. And another C7 Stingray over here. This one's red. Kind of parked by itself over in this corner is a C3 convertible. White with black interior, it looks like. It's a pretty sweet car, great condition. And then coming over into the gazebo here, we have a C5 convertible, C5 50th anniversary, a C6 Grand Sport, and a C5 convertible. Another C5 convertible in red, C5 LS1 convertible, C3, C2, C5, and another C5 convertible. Alright, we have looked at all the Corvettes now, and we are going to head over to the main show to see what else has rolled up while I've been over in the Corvette area. Had to take a little detour here. We got a AMG. It's a white GLE 53 AMG. I've always liked these. They get a lot of hate for their shape, but I'm a fan. Also have a Focus RS in white. Yeah, that's a really sick looking car. Alright, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of cars here yet, but we're still going to walk around and see what is here. Studebaker Gran Turismo here, and a Studebaker Avanti, old Ford Fairlane, and a Mustang next to it, as well as this Le Mans, Pontiac Le Mans here, 66 Chevelle, and I don't even know what else, a Pontiac GTO. Firebird, and then this car that I'm not actually sure what it is. It's a Buick Special, apparently. So we have a lineup of stuff here. Camaros, this old 2 Continentals. They live right next to my grandparents. I've done a photo shoot with this car, actually. It's pretty sweet. This old Impala with the bubble top. 51,000 miles on it, apparently. Then a Charger. old Cutlass, an old 442, another Chevy there, an old Oldsmobile that is the Sleeping Bear Dunes mobile. I've seen this one a few times. It's always at the show, and I've seen it around a few times. Then we have a really nice Mustang here, and this beautiful Camaro in like a maroony red color. Got an AMX up here by the water. Got a gold Mustang, a blue Roadrunner, some old 51 Chevy of some sort, Chevelle SS, orange Chevy pickup truck. This really awesome looking International Scout here, 392. It's a Scout 2 Spirit. And there's the mirror underneath to see the underside of it. Really cool. It's a cool old Volvo. It looks like it says 544 on the side there. Then a Buick GS convertible. I do have to apologize. I don't know my old cars that well, so I might get some stuff wrong, but at least I'm trying, you know? Oh, we got here a Bronco. It's an old hot rod of some sort. This has SRT 8 badges on it. I didn't know SRT was around. It looks like an old Ford, I want to say. And then another old Ford. This Volkswagen Beetle on air. Look at this. That's awesome. And this old Ford hot rod here. Yellow one. There's a few antiques there. I think a Model A, some sort. Then we have a few patinaed vehicles here, some old trucks and all that. An old 29 Ford Model A. And this crazy chop roof thing over here. This military truck's a common attendee of this show. And we have this really clean F-250. F-350, sorry. And then a Golf R32 here. That thing's pretty sweet. Supercharged. Got a Boss 302 Mustang over here. Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. And the best factory color for a Taycan here. Cadillac Elante. And a Challenger RT. Another Boss 302. And a Shelby GT500 convertible over here. This thing's pretty sweet. 40th anniversary edition. SSR here. Pretty sweet. Another Bronco. Another Beetle. A Fire Hawk, apparently. A Nissan Figaro. A Saab, I want to say 9.3. Not 100% sure though. A Ford Mustang GT. A Cadillac Fleetwood Hearse. It looks like it had some issues coming in. And this Ford Taurus police cruiser. Down to the final row of cars here, we got a little Boxster S, I think. A Mercedes, I want to say this is a SL, I'm not 100% sure. We have a Z3, a Triumph TR6. I think this is a replica Shelby Cobra, dark green. Mercedes 190, Mazda Miata. We have Fiat 124. It's Porsche 911 in silver. A green Miata. A Triumph Spitfire 4. BMW Isetta. Another Triumph, some sort, I want to say, I'm not 100% sure. And then another Z3. They still haven't parked anybody next to us. We're just parked over there in the corner by ourselves. I don't know why they parked us over here, but they did, so, you know, we gotta live with it. Now I think it's time to do the little car spotting portion. This is gonna be filmed over a length of time, so we're gonna start it now, and there'll be different clips throughout the day from car spotting. So to start off, obviously I had to come film the Mini. This one looks like an R53. Really nice blue with the white stripes. Yeah, that thing's pretty sweet. I like that. 6-speed manual. Found a pretty sweet old 7 Series, a 740i. Don't see too many of these. This one's on M wheels. That's a really sweet car. I'd definitely drive one of those. Look at this. M wheels. Are those ones off the M5, the E39 M5? I don't know. It's even got the phone in there. It's another thing you don't see every day, a Cadillac XLR. Man, a whole group of big cars. That was pretty sweet. That's not usually the kind of cars that I see around here, so that was nice to see. Spotted this old Cadillac parked at this wacky colored house. M3. This parking lot's got a bunch of stuff in it that we're gonna spot, including this C5 Corvette. We have a really nice Porsche 911 Carrera T all the way from California. That is very far away from northern Michigan, but nonetheless, a really cool car. 450 SL. And then coming over here, we have a little Lotus Exige parked over here. It's so tiny. That is a great wheel choice on this. Wow. What a fun little car. Look at how tiny the steering wheel is, man. Then just over here we have a 500 SL convertible. Really nice blue color. Volkswagen thing, blue and white. With matching interior. Got a yellow 911 over here. I think I might have seen this one before down in Traverse City. We've got another C5 Corvette over here. Then up here we have a gray WRX. I think this is actually the first WRX of this generation that I've seen up here in Northport. But I really like these ones in the gray color. They look pretty sweet. We've got a Porsche Boxster and then a old Fiat of some sort parked up over here. Escalade V. This SLK 230 has a limited edition badge. I guess it's a compressor one. I don't know if it's really that limited or if they're playing it up. Mitsubishi Montero parked over here. Don't see too many of those, especially not from this generation. Then over here we have a 911 Cabriolet. That thing's pretty sweet. Bright cherry red. And then right over from the 911 is a RS6 wagon. Two very different but very awesome German cars. Here's that RS6 Avant over here. This actually looks really nice and white. I dig it. I'd totally drive this thing. I mean, who wouldn't? I think that's gonna wrap up the car spotting portion of this video, so let's go see what's new at the show. So we are back here at the Cadillac. It is no longer alone. We have a Lincoln Blackwood, a Challenger Hellcat, a Pontiac of some sort. I don't recognize it. 2+2, I guess. A Bronco 2, a really sweet Silverado here, Jeep CJ7, Blazer, the bright blue Z01 that we saw earlier, a Mustang, and a Thunderbird. This Hellcat's pretty sweet. It's kinda, I don't feel like Hellcat really fits the vibes around this place, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Got the brown interior. Gotta get it with the wide body on it. Alright, there wasn't really anything else at the show, so that's why we didn't end up getting more video back there. I just did some other running around instead. But we are back home now. What we have to do is move the Jeep back to the barn because we are not parking the Cadillac in there tonight. This is our very dusty 1985 Jeep CJ7. It has the motor from a 94 Jeep Wrangler swapped into it, and it has a Borla exhaust system. Alright guys, we have the Jeep put away back in the barn here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more car show content. Follow me on Instagram at r56.media. And yeah, have a good day.